Alright. Bear with me, just so you can't get another person in here. Just gonna do some versus battles while I'm waiting.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Show me what you got.
Unknown soul.
Random. Random.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Valdo.
Battle 1. Fight!
Bring out.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah.
This isn't for show.
Whoa!
Victory goes to the last
Hey,
one
Jack's
standing.
Tanks. What's going on?
Fight!
Glad to have you here.
Place is just plain strange.
Someone else popped by, so without any further ado, I guess to the story. Alright, where did we leave off? I did... That's where I left off. I guess I'm on as well. I see. Ooh, 14-hour shift, man. Yeah, man, I know that. I've been there. That is tiring. As well, surveillance mission. Interim report 1.
Interim report on the Aswell surveillance mission. The subject was born into a family of doctors who conducted research on plagues. As well as modern medicine, he pursues knowledge in numerous other fields, including history, martial arts, fine arts, literature, and human culture. His broad knowledge and intellectual pursuits gained him entry into the organization. He contributes greatly to our group, including his research on ecological theory and artifacts, particularly those who've lost their humanity. In recognition of his deeds, he was rewarded with a seat among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body. Currently, the subject is assigned to our branch in Northern Europe, researching the evil seed phenomenon, which occurred yesterday.
Evil
This ends
seed.
the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
Huh.
I have a hypothesis. I believe the evil seed was caused by what is known as the cursed sword, the yin to the yang of the spirit sword, the symbol of the Aval organization. The fragment of the cursed sword, gathered by intelligence, emitted a wavelength similar to the one observed from that pillar of light. Furthermore, those filthy miscreants who deplore the
creepy.
human race emit the same wavelength as the cursed sword. In other words, individual variations aside, the evil seed steals the minds of those with the same wavelength, turning them into fiends. This sword dares to populate the world with fiends who threaten my beloved human race. Disgraceful, isn't it?
It is.
Still, that abominable evil seed has sparked an idea in my mind. But let's leave that aside for the moment. In regards to the cause of the evil seed, if my hypothesis is correct, then it lies with the one who wields the cursed sword, the Azure Knight.
Uh-huh. Based on my observations, the hypotheses made by the subject may hold water. Nightmare, the Azure Knight is a cruel leader, and our number one priority should be exterminating him. Uh-huh.
That ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
At long last, it is complete! I've created a prototype of a device that will be the key to freeing the human race from its shackles!
That glove, you mean?
This is no mere glove. Fitted with replicated fragments of the Spirit Sword and the Cursed Sword, it utilizes their wavelengths to unleash a power capable of annihilating the fiends!
But...
Fear not. As I stated, I'm using but replicas of fragments from the Cursed and Spirit Swords. I have not violated the organization's cause as espoused by the oath. Death to outsiders, they who reject humanity, and to those who would wreak havoc with their power. On to the testing! First, let's go outside and see what this device can do. There's no cause for alarm. That filth is an outsider I captured for this very purpose. Let the experience begin.
I get to fight now.
Battle 1. Fight!
Here I go! Stick with me!
Oh, this guy's crazy. Ooh.
Battle 2. Fight!
Well, this guy's pretty easy.
Battle 3. Fight!
Go ahead! Stick
Whoops.
Can you stand the test?
Whoa!
My love!
This guy's weird.
Excellently done. Everything seems to have worked perfectly. However, more power is needed to produce the key.
What is this key?
Why, it's the key to my plan to save the human race, of course. In time, this glove will produce it. But, alas, that moment isn't now. I need to find a way to increase its output. Ideally,
So he wants to
I would
save the human
create a
race? Thought
wavelength
he was
close
a
to
bad
that
guy.
evil seed. But using fiends like those we encountered does not generate enough power. But no matter. We can worry about the methods later. That aside, I think it's time you knew about my plan to save
Yeah,
humanity.
this guy has a face he can
There's
just
no
trust,
doubt in
right?
your mind, correct?
Okay. He literally looks like the villain of every, like, kung fu movie imaginable. The subject has not only created a replica fragment of the cursed sword, he has also captured an outside element on whom he has been performing nefarious experiments. I shall demand that this is brought to an end, as well as continue to monitor the subject's movements with extreme caution.
In the process, let's commence the field test and rid ourselves of some filth. We shall go investigate the dimensional rift, the astral fissure that was discovered. According to the report, the astral fissure produces fiends similar to the ones we all know and despise, but that are even stronger. If I just sit around here twiddling my thumbs, our precious human brethren in the surrounding area may be transformed into filthy fiends. Onward to the astral fissure, to investigate and to exterminate. A stronger wavelength. This is most promising.
More text. I accompanied the subject to the astral fissure's location. On our way, we were attacked by misstrengths claiming to rule the area, but the subject dealt with them in a shockingly extreme manner. Ooh, do I get to deal with them?
If you maggots want to pass through here in one piece, give us everything you got. Well, what's that?
Though their low intelligence concerns me, they still deserve love. I shall accept the love they have to give.
This guy's crazy. And by love, you mean trying to kill us. Ooh. Sorry, miss. Ah, stop blocking.
Forgive us! What you trying to do? You're crazy is what you are!
Oh dear, why is your tail between your legs all of a sudden? Well, I do love that look of fear in your eyes. Your bluster and limited vocabulary was so precious.
Please, it's as you said. Forgive me. I'll do anything.
Will you now? In that case, how about you all fight each other to the death right now? The victor goes free.
Huh?
What?
You refuse, you die. So take up your weapons and use them to kill your beloved friends. Your life depends on it.
Ah, this dude's insane. Look at his face.
I did it. I did it.
Wonderful, marvelous, splendid, drama-filled performance.
Well?
First, illuminate me. What were the names of those you just fought and your relation to them? Don't test my patience.
The one collapsed right there's John. Known him since our group started.
Oh my, and who's that over there?
He's me younger brother, and I...
Such a fine expression!
Oh.
Finally, you realize what you have done! Do continue and be quick about it. Oh, what is the matter? Tell me how you feel! Lament to me! Are you done? Well, fair enough. You put on a spectacular performance, so it'd be unkind of me to be angry. Why so furious? Do not misunderstand my intentions. I adore the human race. Indeed, to me, humans are worthy of love like no other. The way they are always so delicately balanced between joy and despair,
I hate to see what you do to people
love and
you
hate,
don't like.
reason and emotion. It gives me the strength to forge on. And so, I must give them my all in return. be a shining ray of light that saves them. Let's proceed. If my estimates are correct, the astral fissure is the foundation of that shining ray.
Very
of
uncomfortable
light.
around this guy. Wow, that was... I don't know, that was pretty messed up. Ugh. The subject is planning to utilize the astral fissure. Although verifications are yet to be made, the increased number of outsiders in the vicinity make me almost 100% certain the fissure should be dealt with, and any attempts to use it punished accordingly. Once I have fully as soon as I have fully ascertained the nature of the subject's plans, I have no doubt he will be deserving of swift execution. Oof.
So this is the astral fissure? Glorious! Que grande! Yes. Its wavelength and output seem to match the evil seeds. I can safely conjecture that this is the cause of the increased filth in the area. While I do need to consider their extermination, for now I'll try to enhance my device. Well, it goes without saying that the astral fissure would be filled with powerful waves. This explains the filth appearing. How deplorable. It enrages me to think that such abominations could breathe the same air.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
Teleport. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh no. There we go.
Do you wonder why I chose not to seize them? Naturally, I wish to see all fiends destroyed, along with any monsters who pose a threat to the human race. What annoys me most is that they dare resemble my beloved humans. Such blasphemy. My experiments and observations on the filth have concluded. All that remains is to eradicate them. Now, it's time to enhance the device. Oh my! Do you see? Do you see? The fragments, waves, and its output.
Do you see?
What's more, the astral fissure is gone. Is this assimilation? Absorption?
Astral fissure, okay.
Interesting. This is a remarkable discovery. With this, my plan can proceed. What? The fragment? It's shattered. The replica must have been too weak to handle the increase in power. So, It has to be the genuine article or nothing.
The subject is secretly attempting to get his hands on both the fragment and the cursed sword obtained by intelligence, as well as the spirit sword fragment that has long been in our possession. In order to carry out his plan, he needs to steal both fragments and will attempt to do so 2 days from now at noon. The moment he attempts to take them, I will kill him.
The organization must be on high alert by now. They've been fooled by your false reports, and they worship the replica spirit sword fragment. Even though the 2 fragments have been recovered.
To think we could be controlled like puppets.
My, what a pleasure this is! The leader of intelligence himself coming to say goodbye. You got here quicker than I anticipated. Well done.
Why have you betrayed the organization, huh? What have you done?
Him? Well, I realized I was being observed, but when I asked him to stop, he refused. So I did what needed to be done. Fret not. His life is not in danger. While my plan for saving humanity is important, I do not take pleasure in killing a beloved human. Regardless, you really didn't suspect a thing, did you? Were you not even slightly suspicious about only receiving written reports from your observer?
An evil apostate such as you could never save the human race.
Your words cut me deep. I have a vision, a plan to save humanity, which I'm attempting to put into effect.
Have you gone mad?
Let me speak frankly. The evil seed was imperfect, for it was released merely as a result of the cursed sword. But by combining the powers of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, the evil seed can achieve perfection. When that happens, the world will be rid of fiends, elevating humanity to its rightful place and freeing them from their twisted fate.
So that is why you needed a fragment of the spirit sword.
Precisely. My research has laid the foundation for the model to produce a perfect evil seed. The ultimate seed. I no longer require the organization. I sympathize with your cause, and I have learned much about the spirit and cursed swords. But it is that cause which shackles me. My research has concluded, and with my plan to save humanity complete, you have all become shackles about my legs.
I can see there is no reasoning with you. You leave me no choice but to slay you, here and now.
Do you think you can? You may be Gross Swordmaster, but you can't expect to defeat me.
Go defeat me.
As thanks for your coming here personally, allow me to show you what happens when you combine the spirit and cursed swords.
Battle 1. Fight!
Here I go!
Oh. Oh, no.
I'm honored to share the stage with you. Stick with me! Stick with me! For the human race! Stick with me!
Man, this guy's hard to block. Ah. I was around lost.
Battle 2. Fight!
Take this.
There we go. Round goes to me.
Battle 3. Fight.
Broke your guard. Whoa. Oh, come on. Haha, great.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Impossible! Ready?
Oh no.
Can you stand the
Come on. Yes! Ha ha! Got ya!
my love?
Great!
Excellently done.
Ha ha!
Where did you obtain such power?
You can still stand? I suppose I should have expected no less from one of the 12.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally. I was
I'm recording that.
to assume you were the only betrayer.
How dare you oppose Lord Aswell?
Miserable swine!
Ugh.
Let's leave it at that.
Yes, Master. All your pursuers have been taken care of.
Well done. The time for research, experiments, and observations is at an end. We now enter the implementation phase. My beloved human darlings, I shall show you a shining ray of light that will free you all from suffering and sorrow.
Hidden. The end.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Oh, there's that. Oh, Ivy's next. Nice. Oh, I'll be back. Alright, and back. There we go. So we got Ivy. Nice.
Though born to the noble house of Valentine, the young lady knew not only good fortune, but also despair. Her father delved into alchemy in search of the key to eternal youth, Soul Edge, but found only madness and death. As a result, their house met with ruin. Her mother, before being consumed by a terrible illness, revealed to her they were not related by blood. Even so, the young lady's love for her parents was unfaltering. Following in the footsteps of her father, she devoted her life to alchemy and eventually found herself faced with the truth about Soul Edge.
This can't be Soul Edge. This evil thing? This is what drove my father to madness? Soul Edge. Such a thing does not belong in this world. On my family's name, I vow to destroy it by my own hands. If Soul Edge is indeed the strongest weapon of all, I shall need to obtain an even stronger weapon with which to destroy it. I know exactly what I need. A shape-shifting blade, both sword and whip, that obeys my will. That is the answer. But how? Damn, I refuse to give up. What in the world?
I, Cross of the Pledge, shall confer upon thee the point in the escutcheon of destruction, Dexter Purpure.
It's alive! Did I succeed?
Yes, Dexter Purpure.
Wait, who are you?
The time will come. It is inevitable.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Just you wait, Soul Edge. With this sword, all shall be carved to pieces.
Ivy set out on a long journey in search of Soul Edge and the mysterious being who had breathed life into her beloved sword. Along the way, she encountered many people, including another who sought Soul Edge.
You must be that woman from the West who's searching for Soul Edge.
What if I am?
Who are you to insult the Sword of Salvation?
The Sword of Salvation? Aren't you adorable? Let me give you some advice. If you really know nothing, then it's best you turn back now, little girl.
Don't treat me like a child! Let's see how your sword fares against me!
Battle 1. Fight!
Enslaved!
I love Ivy's sword. Oh, oh no.
Now let's enjoy this!
Oh no.
No, you're...
Boom!
Battle 2. Fight!
Know your place! How's this? Stand down!
You jerk! You're strong.
Shoulder charge.
You jerk!
Know your place! Extend! How's this? Stand down!
No chance!
I'll make you submit!
Yeah! Submit!
Enjoy your treat! You missed your chance for mercy.
Oh.
No, I'm not done yet.
More fighting will only end in the same result. You're too weak. Farewell.
Hey! Get back here!
So, I'm not the only one looking for Soul Edge.
Her seemingly never-ending journey led her to Astrensburg, and the benefactor she was searching for, Nightmare. The Asher armor he wore covered him from head to toe, leaving only his mutilated arm exposed. Though unable to hide her curiosity at the sight, Ivy knew she had to repay her debt.
I've been waiting for you, Dexter Pure. What bothers you? Is it my appearance? Do I remind you of a demon?
No, I would shake hands with a demon if it aided me in my revenge. I intend to pay my debts.
Is that so?
I appreciate that, Sonic.
I shall require
Go, dude.
your assistance. My will shall be done.
If you give me a shout out too, I'd appreciate it if you had the time. Nightmare told Ivy of his wish to return his father's soul to this world through the art of resurrection. Nothing about the situation appeared normal. To make matters worse, she found something decidedly uncouth about the other companion, and whom she would be working, a hulking giant by his name of Ashra. Oh boy.
Look at you, fleeing for your lives. Escape is futile.
Impetuous
Ashra.
fool. Soul harvesting? Don't make me laugh. I can't give up. face.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Damn you! How's this? No, you're lying.
There you go.
Hey! Why'd you let him go?
You kill too much. We have enough for now.
Does it matter? There are plenty of them. And resurrection requires many more.
Even so, you should show restraint. I am not here to assist you in a massacre.
Yep, Astroth just likes to kill, kill, kill. Ivy understood all too well the pain of losing a father, but massacring people and harvesting their souls to bring someone back was something she couldn't continue. Couldn't countenance. Her anguish ran deep. Couldn't continue it.
Alchemists have strived to achieve resurrection, but to no avail. All this is to bring your father back. But could it all really be so simple? His words have no ring of truth to them.
More souls! I must have more souls!
More souls! More souls!
Why does that
You mean
fiend have such
more?
an unquenchable thirst? I'm done. I cannot go on like
He's
this.
an addict. Got any more damn souls? Ivy decided to part ways with Nightmare and company. However, Ashroth wasn't simply about to watch in silence as she cut ties with them. Oh, am I gonna fight Ashroth?
And where are you going?
I'm fed up with your methods. It's as simple as that. And I have my own purpose.
Your own purpose? You fool. The soul edge you search for has been in front of you all this time.
While I admit his sword does emanate an unusual aura, it would be pointless for him to keep me so close. He knows I seek to destroy Soul Edge.
So naive.
I suggest you wipe that smile off your face. Or would you prefer me to wipe it off for you?
How do you know he's smiling?
Irksome wench!
Look at that mask.
You'll see. As of right now, you're on my list of souls to harvest.
Oh boy, Ashroth, he's hard to take down.
Battle 1. Fight! Take this!
Enough of your foolhardiness.
He's got some good reach. Oh. Ha ha! Here we go. Yeah.
Battle 2. Fight!
Uh-oh.
You're already
I'm tired of playing around.
Too bad. Oh no. Oh, that's right. He grapples for his super move. Ah, he is tough.
I'm tired of playing around. Time for you to pay.
That's why I love Ivy.
Like a mouth fight. Take this. Come on.
Too bad.
Time for you to pay. I'll make you submit.
Ha ha ha! Dig that!
Enjoy.
Too bad.
Great.
And stay down.
Perhaps now you'll tell me what you know.
You impudent little spare vessel.
Spare vessel?
Yeah, well, your mom.
What? Okay, I'll head there now.
Running away?
What a bird. You spare vessel.
Important fish to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to anyone I'm having a feud with from now on.
Your turn.
Yeah, well, you're a spare vessel.
Don't you walk away from me. Tell me what you know.
Racked by the inexpensible anxiety, Ivy decided to ask Nightmare herself for the truth. But the closer she got to his living quarters, the more anxious she became, until it was written all over her face. Oh.
Nightmare. Soul Edge. Why?
Yeah, she looks
I
stressed.
wouldn't if I were you.
As
You
tacky.
can't win in your present state.
Out of my way! I don't care who you are, but perhaps you could share with me what you know.
This blade contains a fragment of Soul Edge. It is reacting violently to your weapon. And to you. You seek the truth, but perhaps you already know it. Daughter of the cursed sword.
No! That's not possible!
Cursor Ivy. I am your father. No! That's impossible!
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh.
I'm the daughter of the cursed sword!
It's the truth. Accept it.
Alright, she's got horrible defense. She's got to keep wailing on her. Yeah, I love that. Oh, Ivy's awesome.
Battle 2. Fight!
Extend!
Alright, grappling her is not easy. She's not allowed to attack her. Come on. Oh yeah!
You leave me no choice.
No choice what? But to lose again? Oh!
Ready?
I'll make you submit.
Gotcha!
Enjoy the treat.
Ah, yeah.
You know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You have strength. Strength that comes from evil.
Get away from me.
It's up to you whether you believe me or not. But I've fought one who wielded the cursed sword before.
Do not take me for a fool.
That eldritch aura that envelops you. If I closed my eyes, I'd believe it was Cervantes himself. Think, who is your real father?
You're lying!
Who's your daddy?
So long.
I refuse to believe it until I see it for myself. Nightmare. Damn you! I never crossed paths with Nightmare. It appears someone defeated the Azure Knight. As for what happened to Soul Edge, I know not. It's possible the one who vanquished Nightmare has it, or it could have been destroyed. Still, I feel it. A terrible evil calls out to me from somewhere in the world. Yes, I have accepted my fate. I am daughter to the cursed sword, the heir of an accursed lineage. So I have made a vow to obliterate the cursed sword and rid my own blade of evil. That is the sole purpose for which I now live.
Huh. So, I'm just wondering, what's the point of the outfit she has on? I mean, her exposing herself so much, how does that benefit her in battle anyway? That's video game logic. Female armor. Yep. Alright. Well, a lot of fights with Maxie. Alright, so I got Cervantes next. Still got a good amount of characters left. Ah, there's Ashroth, but I got these two first. Anyway, I'll be back. Take a short break here. Alright. Cervantes. From a single spark. Let's go. This is Ivy's dad.
Cervantes de Leon was a pirate captain who struck fear in the hearts of all who sailed the Atlantic.
Pirate.
The moment he laid eyes on Soul Edge, its overwhelming power transformed him into a terrible fiend. However, two great powers opposed him. The holy warrior Sophitia, blessed by the gods, and Taki, a demon-hunting ninja. Together they defeated Cervantes, destroying part of the sword in the process. Consumed in hellfire, Cervantes' body was reduced to ash. Though it appeared his ambitions had thus come to an end, it was not to be.
Okay. Alright, good talk. Thought the sound was broken for a second.
That man's over there again.
Looks kind of difficult to approach.
What's he doing? Just staring at that shipwreck?
Hey, I'd steer clear of him if I were you. Pirates used to hang out around there. It's got quite a history.
So, it's a pirate ship?
Ah!
The Adrian.
Gee, it looks like Papa
For the
Smurf.
longest time, I have been lost in thought. I no longer know who I am. I've forgotten something important. Yes, that's it.
Despite the immense power of his soul, Cervantes found it difficult to recover his full strength after his resurrection. Then, one stormy night, a former crew member who bore a grudge against him attacked. Aha!
I never thought for a moment you'd actually be here, Captain. I mean, Captain Cervantes.
And after my lucky charms.
That's my name.
Like an Irish accent.
Cervantes.
What do you mean? The Adrian? The Black Tail Inn? Ring any bells?
Cut the small talk. Sounds like you're asking for a fight. Well, here I am. You do know how to use that sword, don't ya?
Yeah, of course I do.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh my god, two swords.
Battle 2. Fight! Return to dust! Return to dust! Battle 3. Fight!
But how I do a super? Whatever.
I'm back. The roar of the storm, the tide of blood. It was here all along. Ah! I owe you one. Why so afraid? Is it my rage? Was I always so quick to anger?
Yes!
Answer me. Who am I?
You're our captain, the great pirate Captain Cervantes.
And what was the creed of the great pirate Captain Cervantes?
Steal and then murder. No, please!
Okay. Now this next question is real important. Was I the type of guy to show benevolence towards someone begging for their life?
And he's just answered his own question. Although Cervantes lost his memories had begun to return to him. Although Cervantes' lost memories had begun to return to him, he spent more time thinking about the feel of Soul Edge in his hands than of his time as a pirate. His mind had become a thrall to Soul Edge once more.
Soul Edge. I feel it. Fragments of Soul Edge are buried in my flesh. The blade, when it shattered, its power is the only reason I'm not a pile of ash right now. Still, it's not enough. This power, this weapon, neither compare to when Soul Edge belonged to me. Soul Edge, I'll make you mine again no matter what it takes.
Fragments of the sword. Cervantes could sense that the shard of Soul Edge was as potent as ever. However, if grasping the sword meant surrendering control of his mind all over again, it would all be for naught. Assuming that means for nothing.
There were two. One must still remain. I feel it. Soul Edge exists, and it's not far. But even if I get my hands on it, none of it will matter if I'm reduced to a mere puppet again. I shall become Soul Edge's master. To do that, I need much more power. Battle 1. Fight! Get ready!
Alright.
Battle 2. Fight! Take
Oh, come on.
Get ready.
Oh!
Battle 3. Fight. What a bore. Get ready. No.
Again! Strike through!
Want to see hell?
Oh,
Sword will burn.
oh!
Now to take your
Off for their armor. Oh, he's addicted to souls like Nightmare. Oh,
Yes, yes. The more souls
It's
I
creepy.
claim, the more my power returns. But it's not enough. I need more than worthless fools. I feel as though I'm forgetting something important. My memory has yet to fully return. There's something I'm missing.
harvesting toughened souls. The most effective way for Cervantes to restore his power was to claim the most tenacious of souls. And in Cervantes' experience, there was no tougher a soul than that of a pirate who had cut their teeth on the rough seas. With that in mind, he headed for the coastline of northern Europe.
Hey, I was wondering who'd dare pick a fight with us.
You really come here alone?
What? Want to get your hands on our plunder? Your plunder means nothing. I came for your souls.
Ugh, that's right, I lost it.
Fight! Take this! Take this!
Ha!
Get ready! Want to see hell?
What? Gee, yes, want to see hell? And the guy's like, nah. There we go.
They were fine souls, but nothing more. I need some even finer. Something's coming back to me. As my power returns, so do these blasted memories. Damn this!
Sorry if you excuse me, I'm just gonna adjust my TV. Yep. Yeah, that's better. Cervantes sought souls with the fever of someone trying to rid themselves of painful memories. Remembering his confrontation with the holy warrior Sophitia, he decided to pay a visit to her Grecian homeland.
The gods who watch over that girl are worshipped at a temple around here. Is that what my senses are telling me?
Speak! Who are you?
Judging by your arms and armor, you're a guardian, aren't you?
Begone, wretch, before you defile this sanctuary!
While I'm here, I may as well help myself. Battle 1. Fight!
Ah.
You lack resolve! Perish! Stop this!
Oh man.
Not over! You're mine!
Ah yeah.
Battle 2. Fight! Take this!
Ha! Ring out. Yeah, trophy. Boundary issues. Ha! Nice.
Want to see hell?
Want to see it? Haha!
Swords will burn!
Oh yeah.
Now to take your soul!
Give me your soul.
If I struck now, the holy warriors stand no chance. Still, without Soul Edge. Ah! What is happening? Soul Edge. This pain that courses through me. It's the same pain I felt when Soul Edge was shattered. Could it be? I remember. Yes. The child of the cursed sword. A spare vessel. And I did something. What was it?
Cervantes was on the verge of remembering something significant, but his memory was still failing him. With the hope that doing so would be the spark to ignite the flame, he decided to visit the place from Soul Edge's aura had suddenly vanished. Ostrensburg Castle.
Empty. Soul Edge was here. Of that that I'm certain. This remaining fragment, there is no doubt it belongs to Soul Age. Even a single fragment contains so much power. I remember everything. The child of the cursed sword. My daughter was to be used as a spare vessel for Soul Age. How much worth must such a fine soul have? If I could fuse the power of the shard with her soul, then perhaps Soul Age would be reborn. Someone approaches. Could it be my child in the flesh? What fortuitous timing!
Under the Cursed Sword's rule, a so-called spare vessel, an heir to the sword, was created as a precaution. That vessel was Ivy, Cervantes' daughter. On cursed soil, they came face to face for their fated reunion. Ah.
I never thought you'd soil this place with your presence.
It's been too long, oh daughter of mine.
Gee,
It has.
talk about
I'm
daddy
not here
issues.
to catch up. I'm here to send you back to hell.
Battle 1.
Fight! Take this!
Oh.
I shall give you a true death.
Oh no. Really? Really? Open with that?
Enjoy your treat. Give it up already. Come on now. Mediocre.
Nope.
Battle 2. Fight!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Take this! Say that! Talk to ya! Take that! Go! Out of my sight!
Ha ha. All right.
This ends here. I'll make you submit.
Oh. Not this again.
Your treat.
Ouch.
Already.
Want to see hell?
Come on. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. Charge.
Still not enough to quench my thirst. that all you've got to say to your father? You can do better than that! Ugh. Such a disappointment. I thought you said you were going to send me back to hell? Your weak soul is of no value.
Gah! Mark my words, I shall bury you myself.
I'll let you live. For now. I'll be waiting for you, my dear daughter. Come find me when you're stronger. When your soul matches your words. Only then will I claim it and resurrect Soul Edge. When Soul Edge is mine again, the great pirate Captain Cervantes will be back with a vengeance. Yeah!
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Oh, there's Cervantes. Alright, yep, probably gonna stop the stream after I do these two more. Yeah, two more, then I'm just gonna end the stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to my boy Nightmares with no one watching. That's not happening. Oh wow, looks like hers is super short. That's alright. I'll be back. Alright. Ah. Sangmi. Sangmina. The girl from the Soing Dojang. Huh.
I'm Songmina. I
Oh,
grew up in the
Songmina.
Song Dojang run by my father.
So Dojong.
Years ago,
So
I went on
Dong.
a quest for Soul Edge, known as the Sword of Salvation, to protect my land.
Your eyes are way
My
too
quest
far
went
apart.
pretty well for a time, but then Huang brought me home. I guess it was wrong of me to run off without telling my father and all. He said I must redo all my training, and forced me back into the rigid life I tried to escape. But the truth is, that was the least of my problems.
Lady Mina, would you please marry me?
You again? Did my father tell you to do this?
Stop! I'd be a far better husband than you.
If both of you can beat me, I'll think about it. How does that sound?
Then count us in too.
Yeah, and us too.
We love you so much. Beat you up, babe. Ah, but you will like that.
You're mine.
Nope. Yep, you're not getting hitched. And and you're not getting hitched. Oh, there's another one.
Get lost!
Nah, neither are you. Ah, geez, another one?
You're mine.
Where you going? Where you going? Here you go! You're open! Here you go!
Bam! And you're not getting hitched.
No wonder hardly anyone showed up today. I was worried that we'd lost all our students.
That day, I was surprised to see Huang home for the first time in a long while. Oh, Huang's my father's best student, and kind of like a mix between my mentor and my big brother. He was called a hero, and the country entrusted him with finding Soul Edge, the Sword of Salvation. My father also wanted me to marry him.
Guy who's like your brother.
I can't believe you're already old enough to think about marriage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Your
Those
friend
guys were
zoning
just
him?
joking because father keeps talking about wanting a son-in-law to take over the Dojang.
Oh, really? I've never heard him talk about that.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, I told him not...
So this is where you've been with Huang. Don't you think it's about time?
Why aren't you married yet?
Yes, Master. I'm sorry I can't stay longer. Mina, I'm sorry I can't tell you more, but I'm returning to the army. We can protect our homeland with our own hands. even without the Sword of Salvation.
And that was that. Wong re-entered the military, and now continues to fight for his country. Me, on the other hand, they wouldn't allow me to join the army because I'm a woman. But then what am I supposed to do? I too want to protect our homeland. When you said we, Wong, did that include me too?
Mina, that's not up to me. Do you understand what I mean?
So I can't protect our land with you because I'm a woman, or because I'm not strong enough?
Just hurry up and see him off! Silly girl!
Hey, get back here and marry him right now! Jeez. That was the last time I would ever see Hong. All I wanted was for us to protect the homeland together, but it felt like no one took me seriously. After that, I found it hard to concentrate on my training. Looking back, I really was clueless back then.
Oh, Mina, I was looking all over for you.
Did you come to humiliate me too?
What are you talking about? I'm weak and clumsy, so I respect how strong and bright you always are, Mina.
Then you must be really disappointed in me now.
No, of course not. Hey, I know. How about marrying me?
Wait, what? I'll make Wong and Father admit I'm just as capable as them, no matter what it takes. Now that I think about it, Chol Wan was probably just trying to cheer me up. Next time I see him, I must be nicer. If there ever is a next time.
Jeez. And so I left home again. I just couldn't think of a way to get my father and Hong to recognize my ability. In the end, I thought if I could get my hands on Soul Edge at last, the Sword of Salvation itself, then I'd be able to make them see what I was capable of. It was my second journey to the castle in the west, so I knew the route well and arrived in no time.
At that moment, I was just so shaken I couldn't think straight. Ivy, that swordswoman who was also searching for Soul Edge. She was cool, collected, and so mature. She treated me like a child, so I lost my temper and challenged her. No! I'm not done yet!
More fighting will only end in the same result. You're too weak. Farewell.
Hey! Get back here!
Wow, that was riveting. Thanks for the entertainment. But that should teach you not to pick fights with people like that again. I'm sure you'll get a lot stronger in the future. You're still young, after all.
Hey! Don't treat me like a child!
He wasn't that much of a jerk. I mean, at least he implied you get stronger later. Is his health not going down at all?
Didn't I just tell you to think more carefully about who you pick a fight with?
You also said I could get stronger. Can you teach me how to fight? We can use clubs or whatever. I don't care. That was the first time I met Kong Shu Chang, my master. I needed to get stronger if I wanted to find Soul Edge. So, I focused all my energies on forcing him to become my teacher.
At first, my training consisted solely of fetching water and running errands to buy alcohol, probably because I was in such a rush for my skills to be acknowledged. Yeah, sounds like training under Master Roshi in Dragon Ball Z. But in time, as I started to focus on becoming stronger, my master began teaching me proper techniques. Perhaps Father, too, was only... But there's no use thinking like that now.
Yeah! Ha! Ha!
That's it! Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
Well, yeah, because you finally started teaching me for real.
I'm just giving you a simplified version, you know? So, wanna spar again today?
Yeah, I'm tired of losing to a drunk.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
Yep, but after she beats his master, she'll be like, you're still not good enough. Ah, yeah. Nope, she's still not good enough.
Would you knock it off?
Yeah.
My. I can't believe you made this much progress in just 1 year. Guess I'll go buy some booze so we can celebrate your victory.
More drinking? Your body will give out one of these days.
You always nag me about that. What are you, my daughter?
My father's far more hardworking and accomplished than you. Aren't your family worried about you? Perhaps a wife or a daughter? After all, I often hear you mumbling in your sleep. You're our treasure, Xianglen. Stuff like that.
Huh? You've been hearing things. Now get back to your training.
Fine, fine. Off you go.
Oh, is there a tragic backstory with that guy?
But Master
Probably.
never came back. I've no right to teach you proper rod techniques. You need to carve your own fate. That was all he left me, scrawled in a note. I can't believe he kept me waiting all night. It made me pretty mad.
I was annoyed that my master had left me, but then again, I was being insensitive. He would talk in his sleep, apologizing to someone called Zanfei and another called Zanlan. Perhaps he set off to carve out a new fate for himself. I hope so, at least.
After that, I traveled about, exploring ruins and underground labyrinths, ever in search of Soul Edge. My travels went well, but memories of everyone back home kept resurfacing in my mind. I was sure Father and Huang must have been worried about me. And I was worried whether my homeland had been invaded by lands to the east. When you said we, Huang, did that include me too?
Mina, that's not up to me. Do you understand what I mean?
What was Huang trying to tell me back then?
Traveler! Help! My family!
Are you okay? Such terrible wounds.
Take this.
Lizard!
What is this thing?
Lizard man. There he goes. Boom! Ooh.
I carried the man to the nearest oasis village, but he didn't make it. What he had handed me was an illustrated map and a metal plate with a snake crest carved upon it. As soon as I showed them to the villagers, I could see the color drain from their faces.
Oh, Feegle Sestimus. I knew it had to be those demons.
I suppose there's nothing we can do then.
But a bunch of people were kidnapped! Don't you want to save your families?
Of course, but we can't fight them. You should leave here at once, while you still can.
We don't want to get outsiders involved, especially a young girl like you.
What? You think I'd be useless?
That's not it. It's merely what you intend to do is not what we would desire.
Yep, call it quits after this.
I don't care. I'm tired of feeling as if I need someone's approval to rescue those dear to me. I'm going to save all of you. And my homeland, too.
She's gone.
He's thinking, well, someone clearly has daddy issues.
Where is that girl heading?
Who are you?
Without the Sword of Salvation, and even if it wasn't ready, I was still determined to protect my homeland and those I love, no matter what. I didn't care how strong the enemy was. I'd rather have lost than just stand by in silence. Thinking back now, it's a wonder I could be so naive.
I followed the map to a vast underground temple. I managed to sneak in, but the unsettling atmosphere and weird smell quickly got to me. There were a lot of creepy instruments strewn around the place, but the creepiest thing of all was... What's this huge container for? Ugh, it's all gloopy. It reminds me of that monster. These are the villagers. They're still alive. What a relief. Are those lizards in there?
Yeah.
There you are.
More lizards. Oh, here's a lot longer than I thought it'd be. I'll definitely call it quits soon. No one's watching, but hopefully maybe some of you will see the replay. Go away. Gotcha.
You showed no hesitation when faced with our chimeras. You're not from the village, are you?
You threatened the villagers, didn't you?
What a rude accusation. They simply know the truth, that's all. They know these chimeras were once their family members.
What? No! You mean
We need the finest ingredients to make the finest chimeras. That settlement is our lab, and the bait we use to catch traveling warriors.
That's why they didn't want me to get involved.
What? Weren't you prepared to fight? So be it. I have many uses for a fine female warrior like you.
Yes. I didn't understand what it really meant to fight. All I could think about was protecting my homeland and proving myself. At long last, I realized what a child I'd been. But it was too late.
Why is their story so long? Yeah, I'm definitely going to quits after this one. This diary of my journal is coming to an end. I've discovered a lot about myself. It feels though my life is about to turn a corner. I hope this diary someday reaches my father, En Hong.
What are you doing? Writing your will? Sorry, but you're not going to die just yet. The High Priest has taken an interest in you. You'll be heading off to our headquarters, along with this fellow. This is the girl I spoke of earlier, sir.
I thought you were going to save your homeland.
Huh? That voice.
I shall vanquish the evils of the ages.
What are you doing?
The villagers told me how to get here.
Those maggots! Neither of you will leave here alive!
You sure about that?
Yeah! We're gonna fight too! We need to save her!
The words of those who truly love their country possess a power that spurs others to action. Those who can move people's souls are what you call heroes.
I don't care what sort of damage it causes. Unleash our latest experimental chimera!
Mina, can you fight? You should finish this with your own hands.
Okay. I will never lose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that guy is hung. Oh, such a shock. I never would have guessed that mass dude was... I'm definitely gonna call it quits. I'm getting tired. Stop blocking.
Here you go. You're gonna pay now. I've no plans to.
Oh, no.
Would you knock it off?
Alright, we got this guy. Gotcha. Alright. And that's that.
Would you knock it off? Did I win?
Mina!
Oh!
Well done, Mina. It's not up to me whether we includes you. Now do you understand what I meant?
Yeah.
Now, let's go home. It's time to take a break from searching for Soul Edge. We can protect our homeland with our own hands, even without the Sword of Salvation. Can we not?
Yeah! Hey, Huang. What happened to your job with the Navy?
Recently, I realized something very important.
Really? But you're so much older than me. I know. This is embarrassing, so give me a piggyback ride like you used to do.
I thought you said you hated piggyback rides because they were too childish?
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound.
So
to
these
their
two
swords
totally
have
hooked
been
up.
etched
The
into
end.
very fibers of history.
Yeah. Ooh, so we got someone else in here. Oh, whoever else is here, thanks for tuning in. If you can comment, let me know who you are. Anyway, whoever's just tuned in, please forgive me. I'll be right back. Yep. Well, whoever just tuned in, I was actually gonna call it quits in a minute, but if you can comment, if you think I should continue, let me know. Yep, it's been a pretty slow night. I've had a few tune in, drop likes, but that's about it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, why is this skip Siegfried? Interesting. Well, I guess it says there's someone else watching. Yep. Well, looks like they're gone, so... Well, it's a very, very slow night, but for those who did... But for those few who did tune in, drop the like, I very much appreciate it. Hopefully, you know... if they're ever watching the replay. I'm not going to continue any further. We're going to end it right here. So... Okay, for those who did tune in, thank you. Slow night, but it happens. Well, it's been Zach Bandicoot. Peace.